Okay, so here's another question I have from a subscriber, and it's a long one. So let me dive in here. I have been following some spiritual teachers on YouTube, and some of them will say when they're doing intense energy work to help, they need to put protection around themselves, as when their energy is strongly positive, they will attract dark energies that will attack them. This comment really concerns me, and always have since I was a child, that if I try to be good, I will become a target for negative energy. I am of the belief we are 100% responsible for the choices we make and really cannot blame our choices on dark energy. What are your thoughts on dark energy? Is being tempted what some consider dark energies? It has taken me many years to come to terms with the duality of light and dark, so I'm confused. There is nothing good nor bad, but thinking makes it so. That's what Shakespeare said. Your thoughts are creative, and if you put your belief in dark energies, you will experience dark energies. I never experience them. I don't experience demons, dark energies, dark entities. I find the people who do either had an experience when they have put their brain in an altered state of mind, psychedelics, drugs of any kind, sometimes alcohol, will make you feel like you have a dark entity or something, when in reality you're just out of your mind. You've altered your sensory state, and it creates that sort of unknowing uncertainty. And what is fear? Fear is negatively focused uncertainty. Dark energies, protecting yourself. So let me go back to the beginning of this. When they're doing intense energy work to help, doing intense energy work to help. I don't know why I'm doing like both fingers, right? Intense energy work to help. Well, there's a lot in that. Love is not intense. Love is joyful and passionate. Intensity is struggling with something. Love is easy. Love is simple. Love is joyful. Love is love. If they're doing intense energy work, it's because they're struggling with their mind. It's because they're struggling within themselves. And that struggle within themselves makes it feel intense, right? And the fact that they're in that struggle makes it seem hard. When it seems hard, because their belief is that they're doing intense work, which is a struggle, that makes it seem hard, right? And that hardness, right, makes them believe that they're struggling against something. You don't have to struggle against love. You never have to struggle against love, because love is God, and God is love, and God is everything. We are here to experience our expression of not feeling that love. But when you come to the grips with the fact that it's all love and you can be love, your experience changes. It becomes simple. It becomes easy. You walk through life with a smile. People smile back. You help people down, old people down off the curb when they look like they're having a hard time. Ma'am, can I help you? Sir, can I help you? Can I give you a hand, sir? You walk out, you see someone who's having a hard time with groceries. You say, can I help carry them? Those little gestures are loving kindness. Dalai Lama says, my religion is simple, my religion is kindness. Kindness is love. It's easy, but it is a choice. And you can choose to struggle and be intense in energy work. And then now diving back into your sentence here, when they're doing intense energy work, they need, the word need is right there, to put protection around themselves. They believe they need protection. They believe in something fearful. They believe that the dark energies are out to get them. You and God are one. There is nothing outside of you. You and God are one. There is no dark entity coming for anybody anywhere. The only thing that's coming to get you is what you put belief in. And if you put belief in dark energies and you put belief in fear-based stuff, you're going to experience that fear-based stuff. Somebody just today sent me a video to watch, and I watched it, and it was a guy trying to explain manifestation, and he was trying to explain it through using all these scientific terms, and he mixed it with spiritual concepts and New Age dogma, and he tied it all together, and he's like, well, this is what it really is, and really, every time you manifest something positive, the negative is coming up behind you. And so he was using all this fear-based imagery and trying to claim that when you create positively, you're also creating negatively. It was in my opinion, BS. It was somebody trying to sound smart using a whole bunch of stuff, and the reality of it is it was far simpler than he could ever possibly grasp because he wanted to base it in empirical science that hasn't caught up yet. So that's my belief about that. Now let me drop back down here. You then say that, they say that the dark energies will attack them. That's a belief of theirs. And so that they create a feeling of that. It's not true unless they believe it. And if they believe it, it's true for them. This comment really concerns me. Okay. You see right there your response. They tried to give you fear. They gave you a fear-based principle, and instantly it really made you fearful. It really concerned you. So they were telling you a dogmatic, fearful belief, and it had an effect. But you get to choose something different. If I try to be good, I will become a target for negative energy. There is no negative energy. There's nothing outside of you coming for you, period. And I have been through a lot of crazy things in my life, injuries and everything else. 3 divorces. They were all a product of me creating fearfully. Right? That's what they were. They were not some dark entity, dark energy coming out to get me. I just did a video on what Denzel Washington said to Will Smith. When you're at your highest point, that's where the devil comes for you. I don't buy it at all because we are the creator of our experience. And if we are the creator of our experience, then we are creating the negative and the positive. And when we get to the point where we realize we're the creator of our experience and we create positive, the negative just falls away. We just stop creating the negative. And that is very big and very different. The next thing you say is being tempted what some consider dark energies. You can't be tempted. There's nothing external from you that is tempting you. There is only your choice. You can look at something and say, I want that, and you make a choice. And that choice is what's going to happen. There's nothing outside of you trying to sway you to the dark side. In fact, if you use the quote of one of the wisest sages that ever has been shown to the world, a young guy named Yoda, when he said, fear leads to the dark side. Fear leads to the dark side. It's your fears. Your choice to fear leads you to the dark side. Jumping down here, looking at the rest of your note here. It's taken me many years to come to terms with the duality of light and dark. How long is it going to take you to let it go? How long is it going to take you to let go of the concept of light and dark? Because it's just love and fear. But the interesting thing is, there's only one fear. And it's the fear of not being loved in some form. That is the fear. That is where we miss the mark, right? It's the fear of not being loved. And so in reality, there is only one. There is only love. Because even in fear, lo that I walk through the shadow of the valley of death, I shall fear no evil, for thou art with me. I shall fear no evil because love is with me. Because there's no reason to fear, because fear itself only is one thing, the fear of not being loved. I shall fear no evil because love is with me. That's my thought on that one, guys. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye. Thank you, my friends, for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure that you've subscribed and you like it, you share it, but also comment below it. Let's get this community talking about these topics and spreading this information out far and wide so we can change the world for the better. Thank you.